basketball. There is no NBA. Has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
Well, there's no place like home, Kevin. It's always nice to be in familiar surroundings around those that cheer for you, your family and friends. And home is home. There's no place like it.
Yeah, how about just sleeping in your own bed? You're not flying from city to city, getting in at 3 in the morning, a tough game. So just a lot of advantages in terms of that familiarity when you are home.
So here's Miami's starting group. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang out there with Johnson. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5 down low.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. So he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Dang dishes to Dragic. Stoudemire with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Pulls up on the wing. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I feel like there's a reason Joe Johnson has gotten a number of astronomical contracts. It's because he does everything for you. He's like one of those items you buy that touts everything you need, nothing you don't. Well, to me, that's Joe Johnson.
The drive by Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got 5.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Wade against Curry. Stoudemire kicks to Dang. They get it again. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Dang's got his first 2 points of the night. The Warriors have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Curry passes to Green. Kicks it to Bogut. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Clark, when you take a look at Joe Johnson, and if you were on a good team, a team that was contending for a championship, where ideally would you like him to be? Where would you slot him?
I'd put him in that first or second scoring role because he's so good and scores so effortlessly. And at some point, I think he's going to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. He talked about the challenge defensively, going up against a team that can really execute. He said they're a team that makes the most of every single possession. They won't settle for tough shots. We have to make them take difficult shots, contested shots. Guys, let's see if they have what it takes.
Very good, Doris. Thanks. Well, guys, you think they'll be able to make that strategy work for them?
You know, they're a very high percentage shooting team. So he's right to focus on playing the tight D. As for whether it'll work, we'll see.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your hat. Even tough D can be outdone by good offense. Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Curry against Dragic. Screen by Bogut. Green, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The 10-footer cannot hit, and Golden State will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Greg, they were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Now here's Dragic. Ari Stoudemire missing his last shot. Dragic, and so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. And one of Goran Dragic's greatest traits, Greg, excelling in the open court. High energy point guard, a lot like you, speed to burn, very smart guy. coveted by many.
He really is. And, Kevin, he transitions from defense to offense as quickly as anyone in the league, a la Tony Parker, except he's also equally adept at facilitating for others and spotting up for the three or just taking it to the rack himself.
And, you know, back to Goran Dragic, many of his transition opportunities start with his aggressive defense. Very active with his hands, has the instincts to jump passing lanes, the long arms, to pick off passes. Suddenly, when he gets a steal, he's off and running.
Now, here's Dragic. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Has to rush. Golden State moving it around. Here's Spates, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Barbosa. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And talking about Goran Dragic, the one thing he has to be careful with is being over-aggressive on deep. Reaching for steals makes you susceptible to blow-bys and escape dribbles, and that can lead to uncontested layups and dunks for your opponent.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And Green gets it to go. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. Dragic with it. He's got 7. In the corner, Winslow with it. He kicks to Whiteside. To the paint. Here's the floater. Tries again. And Dragic finishes it off. Dragic has got 9.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Livingston. And that's now 10 points for Draymond Green. The Heat trail by 3. Dragic dishes to Winslow. He feeds it to Richardson. Outside Dragic. Fires, high post. Winslow's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Barbosa gets the bucket. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Dragic. He's got 9. Richardson, good.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's
Oracle Arena. Let's keep it going for your
neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Rush out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Spates in at the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Curry after Joe Johnson scored. Deep 2 from Rush. And Winslow pulls it down.
And a great stretch of games here for Wade at the end of a great stretch of games for Wade at the end of last season. I mean, he turned back the clock, if you will, for a while and really helped carry this Heat team.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Spates kicks to Thompson. Dishes to Barnes. Outside for Curry. 3 on the clock. Another shot. And that one's good. Barnes has got his first points of the night.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Wade outside. The Warriors pull it in. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with the win.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Yeah, it certainly paid off. I mean, free throws and foul trouble for your opponents. Come on now. That's a winning recipe all day long.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. And Miami also making a switch. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. In the corner, Winslow with it. And he makes good on the layup.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
That's good from Barnes on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Now here's Stoudemire. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The feed to Bogut. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Knocked loose.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Thompson from long range. Bogut the pass to Curry. Out to Thompson. Over Stoudemire.